What's up, y'all? You are rocking with Bad and Bougie TV, and of course, I am your host, the Bad and Bougie Queen, where I upload super content, reactions, celebrity news, and gossip. So tap in, cause there is no cap in my rap. Stay tuned.
Bad and Bougie. Hey yo, turn me up.
Turn me up.
Hey, hey. Yeah, you know where it's at.
Go, go! Go!
Just pull over, Jordy.
Father, I know you're with me. Relax. Relax. Jesus is with the... It looks like it's coming right towards the plant, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Listen to it. That's not good. Oh, that's something ripped up.
Oh my god.
Wow. Whoa. Here it comes. Let's see. Yes, sir. Let's get across the road.
Goddamn! Holy shit, brother! Woo! Please God, don't let the fucking ship.
Holy fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. I just want a milkshake.
North, flash flooding, tornadoes, and the states of emergency. The storm pummeling the East Coast. In New York City, the first flash flood emergency ever. Subways running through waterfalls, people dying inside their basement apartments. Plus, the home explosion caught on camera after floodwaters rushed inside. Tornadoes striking near Philadelphia. Also tonight, desperation where Ida first came ashore. Hundreds of thousands still without power. And this just in, some nursing home residents dying. Officials blaming Hurricane Ida. Plus, the Supreme Court declining to block Texas's restrictive new abortion law. What other states are now planning to do. Car prices, are they about to go even higher? Why a major American automaker is saying it's halting production at most assembly plants. Podcast star Joe Rogan's announcement he has COVID, revealing the controversial treatment he took. The FDA warning it could put you in the hospital. The NBC News exclusive, Surviving Surfside. You'll hear for the first time from a family who made it out alive as their floor was collapsing.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, I'm Tom Yamas, in for Lester. Tonight, states of emergency across the Northeast after Ida took one last cruel turn, causing torrential rain, catastrophic flooding, and a tornado outbreak. The shocking images still coming in. Take a look at this. Homes on fire in the middle of flooded neighborhoods. Cars submerged on highways. A Connecticut state trooper dying after his cruiser was swept away. In New York City, water cascading into subway stations after record-shattering rainfall prompted an unprecedented flash flood emergency in the city. And the home explosion, you saw it right there, caught on camera after authorities say flooding may have caused a gas leak. Multiple tornadoes also reported, one touching down outside of Philadelphia. Several homes reduced to rubble, now at least 39 deaths from Maryland to New York. Stephanie Gosk leads us off in New Jersey. And Steph, we see the effects of Ida right there behind you.
We could see 4 cars, Tom, and there may be even more. It gives you an idea of just how fast the water rose in this region. People had to abandon their cars to save their lives.
Half the town is currently underwater.
In the light of day, the storm damage on display. The danger far from over. Water kept rising. The stranded rescued by helicopter. In Mamaroneck, New York, boats carried them to safety.
We lost everything, you know.
Similar scenes in Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Look at that tornado!
Where tornadoes also touched down. This neighborhood outside Philadelphia ripped apart. Ida was no longer a hurricane when it hit the Northeast, but it was no less a punishing storm. Dropping so much rain so quickly, New York City was overwhelmed. More than 3 inches in Central Park in just 1 hour, smashing the previous record. Waterfalls gushed into subway tunnels. In Queens, passengers had to jump on their seats, the bus driving through a river that used to be a street. Emergency crews worked tirelessly to rescue people, but they couldn't get to everyone.
They got stuck in the back and they couldn't come out.
A mother and son drowned in their basement apartment. New York City's mayor, frustrated, said the city was caught off guard.
I think we now understand that every attempt at projection, bluntly, is failing us. From now on, what I think we do is tell New Yorkers to expect the very, very worst.
Last night's deluge drowned Philadelphia, too. This is the Vine Street Expressway, or it was. The Schuylkill River rose fast, sweeping cars along with it. In Rahway, New Jersey, floodwaters filled a home that later exploded because of a suspected gas leak. That explosion captured by a camera across the street. This nursing home had to evacuate all of its residents. What looks like rapids racing past the front doors. How quickly did the water rise?
It was very quick. By the time we got here, we put marks on the ground to know where the water levels were, and by the time we got the first patient out of the facility, that mark was already gone.
Steph joins us now. Still a dangerous scene in so many parts of the region, and Steph, residents still told to be careful?
Yeah, they are, Tom, because, you know, I'm along the Raritan River, and although it has crested, it's going to stay at major flood stage, which means they have another night battling the water. Tom?
Stephanie Gosk leading us off tonight. Steph, thank you. And these powerful storms hitting with a shocking force, including in many places that aren't used to extreme weather. Tonight, many taken by surprise, worried about what's coming next. Tonight, from New York City subway riders dodging urban rapids to families losing personal treasures in flooded homes, many feeling the extreme reach of extreme weather. In Maplewood, New Jersey, floodwaters killed one man and rocked an entire community. Homeowners like Amy Kramer say the power of the storm took her by surprise and took out her basement.
Started getting texts from friends, and people were freaking out. They're like, what's going on? What do we do?
Today, they surveyed the damage.
The water came up to here.
Yes.
At any point, did you start to get scared?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got scared. We wondered about the foundation and if this house was built in 1927.
Like so many in this community, she had no flood insurance. Maplewood hasn't seen a flood like this in decades. Just a few days ago, what was a hurricane along the Gulf Coast?
So the eye wall of Hurricane Ida is now approaching New Orleans, and we are feeling those hurricane gusts somewhere around 85 miles per hour.
its remnants bringing extreme weather to places that are not used to it.
The warming atmosphere is going to make heat waves hotter. It's making wildfire seasons longer, and it's making these flooding events more extreme.
The question tonight, can cities be better prepared? Some New York City subways closed down again due to rushing water. It seems to be happening more frequently.
The subway system is not a submarine.
The head of the transit system in New York telling me in some cases they can build better, but with extreme weather seeming to ramp up, Mother Nature seems to always be one step ahead.
This is no longer a freak accident. You think this is a clear pattern?
Listen, I'm not a climatologist, but all the professionals are saying that extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and that we have to prepare for this.
And the brutal conditions in the Gulf not getting any better. Desperate families pounded by Ida, struggling to get food, water, and gas, and still without power. And late news tonight about a new tragedy involving nursing home residents. Morgan Chesky reports.
Attention foodies. With this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magical melty stuff, Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch, Arby's, we have the meats.
Tonight, frustration mounting and fear setting in as Hurricane Ida's impact only deepens.
Just don't want to cry anymore. I'm tired. Yeah. And burning up at night, you know, you wake up, you feel like you're in hell.
Just outside New Orleans, Tawny Ellison still has power lines draped over her car.
How you holding up?
Sweating to death.
The 76-year-old wants a tarp for her roof leak from Ida, but can't afford it now, so she waits, like so many others in brutal heat and widespread power outages. For residents here, every bag of ice, a potential lifesaver.
I have meds that need to be on ice.
Way small, outfit, I know who to call. Gotta hit the plug, bad and bougie queen. Buy the whole damn store like a fucking fiend.